Hey, how's it going, guys? Out here again, another little training hike. Hey, what I'm gonna go over today is just kind of why I like to be outside, I guess. Why I like being outdoors and what it does for me, and just maybe it does the same thing for you, and we'll have a little conversation about it. So, see you in a minute, and we'll talk about that.
Am I gonna work there much longer? No, I'm not gonna work there. I'm a driver, I'm a winner. Things are gonna change, I can feel it.
Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm back. So, anywho, yeah, it's just something I want to talk about is a lot of people talk about just being outdoors. Some people, the statement I like to say is some people just like to see nature, and some people like to be with nature. And kind of what I mean by that is it's gotten real popular after a lot of things have happened and people finally got more outdoors, and got all these TikToks of these beautiful places and these whole YouTube channels dedicated going to all these beautiful places, and you know, they're nice to see. Some people just want to see them and they just want to get their couple moments on this one place, you know. It's like I live close to Sedona, and I remember being so excited to go to Sedona, and I wanted to see it for years. And you get there and you can't even do any of the trails because everybody's just, not everybody, but most people are there just to see it. They're not there to like be with nature. So, and I'm not judging. Everybody kind of just does their thing, but what I really mean by that statement is like being with it is, I go out and I give a quick example, like you see people leaving trash and putting those little cairns up, and you know, changing the environment you're in, you know, like leaving no trace means leaving no trace. And I'm not being like one of those freaking super uber don't touch my lands, but like try to leave it the best you can, the way you found it, you know. And not if it's left trashed, clean it up, you know. I give an example, since this is about the Appalachian Trail. Is like when I was in the Smokies, I'd met somebody there, and between the three of us, we had to split up like 3 pounds of trash that people left there, you know, old booze bottles and just trash that the mice had gotten into, and they didn't take it with them, and they just left it. And to me, you're not trying to be with nature, you know, you're just observing her and just looking at her, and you don't really care about her, you don't want to be with her. And that being with her, you get to just see her in all her beauty, you know, like you hear her at night, and or her, and you hear all the birds at night, and you hear the birds in the morning, you hear the wind in the trees, and you feel every rock under your foot, and you can hear it stream for 2 miles away, or a waterfall, or the crickets or coyotes. Here you hear the coyotes at night. You get to see the donkeys and little lizards and stuff around here, and even on the Appalachian Trail you get to see all the little lizards that are creeping around, and the little snakes, and like just being with it, just like bathing your body in the nature, you know. And that's kind of what I love. So I like to be with it. Like I want to be part of my experience, is being part of it. And I might have lost that a little bit this last time because even though I had my moments of being part of it, it's almost like I was there just checking it out. I was just there to see it. I wasn't leaving trash and stuff, but just seeing it and being with it are two different things, you know. You'll see people and they'll go out on a trail, and more especially here, they'll go out with no water. We've had a few people, these trails I do, in fact, it was last year, and over the years, we've had people die because they don't bring water. Or there'll be one little water bottle, you know. Mother Nature, or whatever you want to call it, outdoors, they're a beast. You don't want to test them, you know. You're not going to win against it. So you got to just try to kind of understand where you're at in different environments, you know. And that's what I enjoy, you know. That's kind of what I mean by that. I don't know if I explained it well, but some people just want to see nature, and some people want to be with nature. I don't want to just see it. I want to be enthralled in it. I want to go out and go on that ridge. Like, I know when I first met my wife, sorry about that, I had to sneeze. I always look at the ridges. Excuse me. And I'd be like, I wonder what's on that ridge, you know. And doing the stuff I've got to do, I've got to see the top of a lot of them ridges. More especially on Appalachian Trail. That whole Appalachian Trail, you get to see a ton. And it's neat. All right, I'm gonna quit recording here for a second. Yeah, a bunch of people out here. That's great. But I don't know what the heck I was even talking about. But yeah, just being out in nature and seeing nature for what he is great. And I really enjoy it. It just does something to me. So it's pretty neat. That's really all I got on that. I got some updates. Is my equipment, they should be here like the 16th of this next month or so, February 16th. Yeah, this month. So I'll be able to start trying out my stuff and all that, and it's getting pretty real. It's pretty cool. And I think what's cool about it is, like, I connected with a lot of my older guys. I kind of after did that hike without Word Bound, I guess. And I did find I do like, you know, being around like fellow veterans and stuff, you know, and I enjoy it. And I reconnected with all my old guys. I was just talking to one. He lives real close to me, and he was my old driver. Good dude. It was nice talking to him. He seems to be doing really well. And it's not reconnected. I would talk to a lot of them, but not every single one of them. I mean, I'm still not talking to all of them, but it's kind of cool to meet some of the other guys. It also kind of feels good to a lot of these guys have never hiked before, and they ask you questions about things, and like, I don't have all the answers, and I honestly don't think anybody has all the answers to the hiking question. It really comes down to, it's very individual. It's up to you and what you like. There's all these new gear and stuff that comes out, and like I said, I'm a gearhead. I like to stay up to date, and I've really come to the conclusion, you know, on a lot of things. Like, I'm older. I like to have frame packs. I tried all them packs, and the frameless packs aren't new. The frameless packs are, you know, they're an old concept. They were from like late 70s. They started trying to do that when it got a little popular. they did have the bigger frames, and it just lost popularity because it's bad on your body. Like when you're young, you could do it, or you're pretty fit. You don't even have to be young, but you can do it, but it's gonna take a toll on you when you get older. I know that now. Like I said, I dibble-dabbled with that. If you're looking for a good bike, or a book, it's called Hike Lighter. I can't remember the name of it. It's an older book. It has a lot of good information in there about distances, weights, and how to break things up. It's pretty good book if you want to check it out. And then, like, if you're a couple that's planning on hiking Chica and Sunset, their book's really good. They really explain stuff really well. If you're like you're a couple. And I read it, and it really helped me a lot. They had a lot of good pointers in there, you know, so it was kind of cool. If you don't know who they are, they hiked the AT a while ago, and now they hike all the time, and they're right on the trail. I think in Franklin, they have a hostel that they do during the season. But they're doing the PCT this year, Pacific Crest Trail, so that's really awesome for them. But that's really kind of all I got today, guys. Be with nature. Just don't see nature. Treat her good. Don't leave your crap everywhere, you know. Like for even me, I use a bidet. Well, I'm not saying you have to. Like, I use a bidet. That cleans everything up on my butt. That way I'm not leaving toilet paper, even though it is going to go away if you don't use a ton. You know. And then, like, I leave my poops. That's about it. But other than that, I try not to leave a huge impact. We should all practice that. That's what I'm saying. And like I said too, it's nice to see it. But really think about it and try to be with it, you know. I don't know. I'm not trying to be philosophical. But I think that's all I really got. Hey, thanks for joining me. You know, it's a rant and rave. It's not like the good Appalachian Trail content where I'm showing you all my gear and going over my big 3, and I guess they're doing big 4s and 5s now, and it's that big adventure. But it is really stuff I think about, and I feel that it's important. And thanks for joining me and tuning in. Oh, and if you're watching them, this give it a like and subscribe, or hit the notification button, because a lot of the times few people that I talk to often, if you don't watch it a lot, it gets taken off, so they'll unsubscribe you and take off your notifications. It's weird. I don't know how the algorithm works, but let's try to get the algorithm going in the favor, and that way more people maybe can get the message, or, you know, not the message, but hear something they might need to hear. Oh, one more thing. So when I'm on the trail, I am going to be it's going to be like more of a personal vlog, but I'll probably do some stuff like show you how I set up, my routine in the morning to break down, kind of like what I'm snacking on, because food seems to be a big one too, like what you eat. And it's kind of crazy. They show all the stuff you eat, and that makes total sense if you're going on a short hike. But these long hikes, I mean, you gotta take a lot of different things. And I'll show you the stuff I bring. I brought sandwiches, and I go to town. I brought all kinds of stuff into the woods with me to eat, because I like to eat. I don't just like to eat ramen bombs the whole time. You know, I spend a lot on food. Oh, there's this thing from Reddit I checked out too. It was a very honest assessment of expenses on the Appalachian Trail. And their expenses were right around like I thought. They spent about 10 grand. So that sounds about right to me. And their biggest expense was food and shoes. Honestly, like, getting shoes and then eating were really big expenses. Like that's what I was spending my money on, was food. So, I mean, if I have to, you know, just eat ramen bombs and that's it, I could do it. But boy, I'd come back probably 130 pounds, you know. But anyhow, yeah, that's the stuff I'm gonna go over. I'm just mommering right now. So you guys take it easy. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'm gonna keep on walking here. You guys stay easy. Peace.